as William Ruto is contemplating about his new cabinet, there are some wise people who have come out to bring out names of those perceived to be appointed to cabinet anytime. We all know that William Ruto chased all his cabinet secretaries after failing him to deliver for Kenya. This came as a result, the young people coming out on the streets to protest against the finance bill. And they also asked very many issues from the government. And this made William Ruto to chase all his cabinet secretaries. Amidst all this, there are some wise people who are coming out to bring out the list of cabinet secretaries, which I think it is a scheme aimed at catching the president's eye. But today, ladies and gentlemen, President William Ruto made it clear that this list was very fake by putting out a gazette notice in the Kenyan Gazette to show how he dismissed the 21 cabinet secretaries, but also bringing back Muturi as the acting as the Attorney General. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the cabinet of William Ruto, those wise men who are coming out with this list, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So, we all know that William Ruto chased all his cabinet secretaries, and at first he chased even the Attorney General, with the exception of Musalia Mudavadi as the prime cabinet secretary. After chasing all these cabinet secretaries, it is by virtue that very many people would want to be in the next cabinet, and wise people are coming out with this list. And I think this list was made by Dennis Itumbi and Oparanya to see that they can catch the president's eye. Among the people who were listed in the next cabinet include 1. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, Health and Service Dr. Mase Mwanganga, Sophia Tutia, Susan Mathara, Engineer Frederick Kirui, Oparanya, National Treasury and Planning, Grace Mase Osewe, Josephat K. Bonnet, Manse Kibaba, Gender, Public Service Joshua, Land, Housing and Urban Charles Singa, Ababu Namwamba, Adan Muhammad, Salim Mvuria, Kipruto Kirwa, Engineer Nicholas Gumbo, Rebecca Maina, etc. Those are the list of perceived cabinet secretaries who are going to be appointed anytime. And I think this list was done by those who want to be in cabinet. You know, in politics, when you want to catch the president's eye for reconsideration, you create a fake list, okay, so that it can be put in all news. Because we all know, if the list comes out, then the debate comes out, people will come on TV, on social media to contemplate on the list. And through that contemplation, some people who may not have had the eye of the president can be reconsidered by the president. Okay, so that is a technique that is being used by these wise people. And I'm told that this list was created by Dennis Itumbi, who I think is the spokesperson of is now the ICT manager in State House. He wants to be the state minister for information and weekly for parliament to drive a narrative so that an eye of the president can see them. When you look at that list, you clearly see there are some people who William Ruto can never appoint. If you're seeing this video, okay, I'm sure as day follows night, the cabinet will be dominated by people from Mountain Kenya and Rift Valley. At least 60%. That is how politics is done. You cannot tell me that President William Ruto can sacrifice his support base because some people are coming out to do such demands. Okay? Most importantly, even this demonstration were in his stronghold. They are being facilitated by Uhuru Kenyatta, so he cannot sacrifice them. He cannot bring Oparanya. It will be even a great mistake in cabinet. Salim Mvuria, he cannot be in cabinet. You cannot tell me that they can be part of William Ruto's government. So it is a scheme by the opponents who wants to catch the president's eye to see that they can point it into cabinet. That list is totally wrong. William Ruto we all know that today in Kenyan Gazette, a list came out to talk about these changes which were made in cabinet. And in Kenyan Gazette, it was very long. I read Roman 1. I quote, vacation of the appointment of the Attorney General, that in accordance of Section 12.1 of the Office of the Attorney General Act, Chapter 6, Laws of the Kenya, the appointment of Honorable Justin B. N. Muturi, EGH, as the Attorney General is rescinded. That means the Attorney General has been brought back in the Kenyan Gazette. Okay. Yet in the list that was saturated as people are going to be appointed in the cabinet, it has Kithure Kindiki as the new Attorney General. So it makes it vague. It makes it vague. These are wise people who want to catch the president's eye. Okay? Because in the Kenyan Gazette, he also confirmed that all other cabinet secretaries have been dismissed. So you clearly see that there are some people who want to be part of the cabinet playing such games to see that they catch William Ruto's eye. But I keep on telling people this issue, because even the cabinet which was dismissed had the face of Kenya. The issue of saying that now the new cabinet must have the all faces of Kenya, it is political. It's something which must not be called for. The people who made the government must get at least 60%. 60% of cabinet secretaries must go to Mountain Kenya and Rift Valley. You cannot tell me that because you all know Kenyan politics is tribal. If you sacrifice your support base in the near future, you may get some difficulties. That's the truth. Okay? Some of these people, when looking for the president of William Ruto, sacrifice like Kithure Kindiki, like Moses Kuria. Although Moses Kuria is bad-mannered, he must be disciplined, but they sacrificed a lot. Like Alice Wahome even resigned as an MP, and if he does, he's not back she's not brought back in cabinet, it will be one of the biggest hypocrisy. Okay, like Murkomen, he fought a lot when he was the majority leader, even won his seat as Senate. If he's not brought back in cabinet, it will be a greatest hypocrisy. So, as we move forward to getting a new cabinet, I'm very sure that 60% will come from Rift Valley and Mountain Kenya. And if you are doubting, keep this video for future reference. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me a comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you in another one. Peace.